All right, easy platform trivia questions. And we're going to review, since we have some new people on there, what is the rule using buyer's premium?
They cannot exceed the appraised price of the home.
Not appraised. Market value,
Market
right?
value, yes, correct.
We haven't got to the appraisal yet. All right, define buyer's bucket pool. And why is that important, especially nowadays?
Sellers want to know that you've got buyers in your back pocket that is looking for these deals and that you can offload their house quick.
Okay, Ryan?
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on what kind of buyers. Like it's obviously a smaller bucket if it's a 55 and up community versus a all ages, very standard 4-bedroom, 3-bath, something like that. Versus another smaller bucket, it's gonna be like a luxury, like oh my God, it's $2.5 million and this much acreage. It's gonna be a smaller bucket of people looking at that kind of home.
So why would it matter nowadays to figure out a buyer bucket pool, Ryan?
Price it accordingly and know how much traffic you're gonna get.
Okay, so if it's a smaller buyer bucket pool, what do we do?
Gotta have a deeper cut to get more eyes on it.
Perfect. You got it. Good job. Thank you. When pricing an investor's home, what is the price?
Whatever they've got it under contract for.
Oh, good job, Michael. Way to go. Define reverse prospecting.
Reverse prospecting, allowing the buyer's agents to see your property and submit their offers.
No. I mean, it's buyer's agents for sure, but not submitting an offer. It's reverse prospecting. Does anybody else know? I want to give a little better explanation.
Yeah, sure. It's where you look at folks that have done deals in that area or like that are currently searching in that area, and you contact their agent and be like, hey, it looks like your buyer was looking at my thingamajig. Would they be interested in this?
Good job, Ace. Does that make sense, Kenneth?
Oh yeah. Oh
Is
yeah.
that what you were kind of saying?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'm kind of a dumb person. I only went to San Diego State.
Yeah. Ace.
You know?
Ace is a little. His mind's a little younger than mine. Mine's. Thanks,
Okay,
Ace.
Ace.
Thanks, Ace.
What are 3 advantages for buyers using the buyer's premium?
Can buy down the interest rate. They can ask for closing costs. They can ask for down payment assistance. It puts more money in their pocket.
Very good.
Also,
All right.
commissions.
What's that, Frank?
Also getting commissions paid.
Yes, that's
Yep.
true. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, we got it. And we got to be careful on down payment assistance. They most lenders won't allow that through a bump in price.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but that's right. Very good. Where do we submit an easy traditional listing to Michelle?
On the platform.
Under what tab?
Oh, I don't know yet because I haven't done one yet.
Okay, who's done one that knows?
Under the agents tab.
On the agent tab, yeah.
Portal, yes, agent tab.
All right, so no one knew this last time, but let's see if you remember it from last week. What is our 800 number?
1-800.
Hold on.
1-800-231-0058.
2310.
Was that you, Brad?
That was me, Michael Graham.
Michael, are you on the computer?
Well, yeah, of course I'm on the computer. I'm on a Zoom call.
Okay. All right. What progression of website are we on?
3.
3. Yeah.
And why is it important to know that?
Because all of the history that has gone on is not on the third iteration because it would be too big.
Okay. Very good. Should that be an objection? Or is it a good thing? That's the question.
I think it could be an objection, but I think it also could be a good thing because if you get too many things on the platform, then people can't keep up with what's there and know what's on the platform.
And as easy grows, morphs to whatever the market's doing and
Yeah.
makes it more usable and solves all the
User-friendly.
little glitches and bugs, yes, we're going to have a better platform with more iterations. So we're not done yet. There'll be more.
Yeah, if you guys were to see the very first site, holy moly, it was a ride for the not for the faint, but that put Michelle and I through some big headaches at
I
the
think
time.
another benefit is being more secure.
True. Yep. Absolutely. And I think the other thing is too, it's faster.
Oh yeah.
And so it's expensive, but it's wonderful every time we migrate over. But there's always other things that we keep building and building and building and building and building and building. So, okay, if you refer an investment property, what does Easy pay you for the referral fee?
25%.
And what do you get 25% of?
I want to say it's 3.5%. I may be wrong.
No, you get all your commission 3.5%. What do you get 25% of on the referral fee?
Company money.
Company money, that's one. What's the other one?
25% of the agent, the investor commission, 25% of the 1% that goes to Easy.
That's good. So the investor insurance, the 3% that we collect on that, we're paying you 25% of that too.
Yes.
And so if you recall, I think it was a $400,000 listing or a 500. By the time you were done with the 3.5% commission, because remember this, you're not paying us any referral fee back. So I think the total commission by referring that home was $23,000.
Yes.
So, okay, beautiful. If a listing converts, Bonnie R, this is a question for you. Because Bonnie is talking to a seller about doing this. If you want to convert a traditional MLS listing into an EZ listing, what method do we use to do that effectively?
Shock the system.
Shocking the system. Michael Graham, I know he's going to know this. How many shocking the systems have worked?
Only 2, buddy.
3 now.
Oh,
Your other
3?
counterpart did one.
Oh, really?
Yep. So and it
Fantastic.
seems to be working very well in a buyer's market.
Okay.
All right. Good job, you guys.
Fixing
Let's
to find
see.
out. My guy agreed to do one. We're going to be doing it the September the 13th.
Oh, wait, another
So let's
shock
see
the
if it
system
works.
coming.
I
Woo!
said, are you superstitious about the 13th? He said, no. He said, maybe that's a good thing. I said, hopefully.
Okay. Why do we start our listing event on Thursdays?
To take advantage of list hubs syndication.
Syndication. Very good. What happens, and if he has run its course, this is a brand new thing that's happening now, the unveiled, and it doesn't sell. So you set it on there for 10 days, it doesn't sell for 10 days. What happens now?
Good question.
And a new
It's
addendum.
renewed for 7 days.
Renews for 7 days. 7 or 10 days.
Is that
Got that,
automatic?
Ryan?
Is that
Yeah.
automatic?
Yes. Yeah,
So-
we got to do that in a buyer's market. And on the addendum, you can just leave it alone. We'll explain it on the way over.
Do
So
you do
it's
it-
gonna, the clock's gonna run out, and then no bids come in, and it'll just reset for another 7 days automatically. We don't have to do anything.
Correct.
We don't do another open house?
Yeah, your prerogative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm anxious to hear, Bonnie, on when you shock the system, what you get at the open house. It should be
Yeah.
crazy. All right,
Yeah.
let's see here. When we talk to sellers, what is the easy rule of days on market? So in other words, we're now slid into a seller's market. So when we tell them that it's going to sell, what is the rule of thumb?
List it Thursday, open house on Saturday, and then sell by Tuesday.
No.
That's seller's
It's gonna be
market.
half the time that it normally is days on market for that area.
Yep. That's the, if we talk to sellers, we want to make sure that we've got our InfoSparks, our RPR, sheet, and how long, what's averaging in that marketplace, how many days on market. And instead of promising them like the seller's market, like we can have it in contract, start on Thursday, have it in contract on Tuesday. It's better for you to tell the sellers that it's going to take half the time. So if something's averaging 90 days, it should be sold by utilizing the easy method in 45 days. Okay. Very good. Okay. So keeping up with market conditions, give me the listing difference between a buyer's market and a seller's market and traditional versus easy. What are some things you got to look at?
And what
Buyer's market is
defines
much more inventory, so buyers have more choices.
Okay, Ryan, what'd you say?
I was asking if you're defining what makes a buyer's market and a seller's market.
So you can go ahead and do that, sure.
Just 6 months of inventory or less versus 6 months or more, or if it's exactly 6 months, if it's a balanced market.
Okay. So now when we go to, when we're talking about the easy method, well, we just talked about one of them, right? In a seller's market, we can go the Thursday through Tuesday approach. In a buyer's market, we got to use the 90-day approach. What are some other things that we ought to be talking to our sellers about? Trending down on RPR or InfoSparks, whichever you have access to, run a market report and see what the trend's going to be for 6 months. Right? If it's trending down, we got to price home accordingly, right? Yay, nay? Anything else you can think of? So the hardest thing in a buyer's market is staying on top. If you got somebody interested, you stay on top of them and make the deal work. You can't be complacent. You can't be, you get them involved, get them going, and get that deal done. All right. When listing an investor's home, who signs the listing paperwork?
The investor.
Investor.
The seller,
The investor.
and the investor.
So the investor, for the most part, if you're going to stay where the seller has to sign it, obviously, there's an indemnification clause that Adam told us about last week. So very good, you guys. Is there a strategy where you can make extra money with the easy platform? And Ryan, you can't answer this.
Yes, one method is to double in it by bringing a buyer to your listing.
Okay. That's one method.
Another is to use the enterprise system and bring in agents underneath you.
And what do those guys get paid, Michael?
I believe it's 25% of the company money, the 1%.
10% of the company
10%.
money.
Well, I was hoping.
Yeah. So does everybody understand that? If you love this program and you want to expand your business, you can buy enterprise seats. Every time they close a deal, we pay you 10% of the company money. Okay. Very good. All right. Let's see here. What is the buyer's premium on investors' homes?
10%.
10%.
What's the breakdown?
1% to the platform, 3.5% to the agent, 3% to the investor. 3, 6, 7. 1% to the platform, 3.5% to the agent, and 3% to the investor.
2.5. You forgot the 2.5 to the buyer agent.
Oh, the 2.5. I was going to say, I forgot
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that's it. I saw the wheels turning, Laura. I saw the wheels turning.
Good job, Kenneth. All right. Give me a reverse prospecting message utilizing the easy platform. Shondel's here. Seen her in a while. A reverse prospecting platform utilizing the easy real estate platform in a buyer's market. What's the message you could send out to that agent?
Wouldn't it be nice to be able to offer 4% to your buyer to help with their closing costs or pay down something?
Yeah. So remember, you can help them with closing costs. You can help them with paying down the interest rate. And also, too, if they have a car or they have a payment and there's enough room in there to pay that thing off, they can actually buy them out of loans or credit cards or whatever they want to do. Is there any questions on that? All right, because we did the workshop where we had Mona and I had one of our people used it, and it was I think a $500,000 home, and it was almost saving the guy $1,000 a month in payments. It was strong conventional, so they were able to go 4% on it, and then I think FHA only allowed you to go 3%. But just imagine with 3%, that's 15 grand on a $500,000 home. What do you think that's going to do to a buyer's payment? I mean, terms for homes generally are 30 years, 360 months. Even if you say, $300 a month in payments, what is that over the term of the loan? It's almost $100,000, or it's a little over $100,000. Okay. Do you know any other realtors that can do that? No, because they're not using a buyer's premium. Because remember, we're just okay. So any questions on that? Anybody lost on that?
How does that look when you say they can use it to pay off a vehicle? How does that look on the final statement?
If you go through the disclosures on HUD, anything using the buyer's premium, right? It goes onto the seller's side of the HUD.
Okay.
But it's coming from the buyer. It's not coming from, because remember, he accepted an offer, let's just say $200,000. So now we're using a 10% buyer's premium. That's another $20,000 we're adding to that purchase price.
Okay, but it doesn't show that what it's being used for. What the extra money the buyer's going to use that.
Sure, of course it will. That'll be done through the offer process. So if you take ours into account down there, we have somebody that wins an offer event. Seller has chosen that offer event, and let's just say $200,000. So, and I've got a 6% buyer's premium on my easy addendum.
Right.
And then we haven't exceeded the market value of the home, right?
Right.
So I call the buyer's agent, hey, would you like to add in more buyer's premium for your buyer to use to buy down interest rates, to pay off a credit card, help with closing costs? Would you like to do that? We can do that? Yeah, and the cool thing is about it, when we add it on, it's being built into the cost of the home. So that extra you're putting in is being financed over 30 years, right? So sure, we want to add, so we're at 6%, we want to add on 3% to help the buyer. And that would just get filled out on the if he wants to use it for buy down points on your financing addendum. Because remember, after you've gone through the bidding event and after you decide on how much buyer's premium, now it just turns into a normal purchase sale agreement, right?
Right.
So that's where you would take that extra money and divvy it out to where it needs to go. All the seller cares about is that he's getting $200,000.
Right. So that extra 3%, what if it exceeds the market value of the home by say $1,000? Can the buyer bring that in, or?
Sure. Remember, after the purchase sale agreement's written,
Right.
It's just a normal real estate deal at that point.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions on that? Does that make sense to everybody?
I have a quick question. Let's say the car is paid off or what have you. Would that be considered a concession?
All of it's considered a seller concession on the contract. But
Okay.
remember, it's the buyer that's adding it to that. The buyer is kicking that much more in to cover it. Right?
So what I mean is, would that could that possibly be reflected? Let's say if you was getting an appraisal done, and the question is, are there any concessions involved here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, because there are. Pure and simple. Right? Remember,
Yeah.
the purchase sale agreement's be written for the whole amount. The concession would be the 3%. Okay. All right, that was a good question, Ronald. Thank you. Yeah, you look lost, Lou. Are you okay? That makes sense?
No, the light bulb just went off. Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
All right, cool. Very good. All right. Define the one and done open house.
And you want to get as many people in the open house as possible on that day, right? You want to have a lender, you want to have 2 sales agents, 2 realtors.
Laura, you're breaking up. It's really hard to
sorry.
hear what you're saying.
Sorry.
Brian, what's a one and done open house? Help us out.
So you want to do the super open house. You want to have it first a preview hour or 2 for the neighbors, and then you want to be there as long as you can, maybe 6 hours, like you said, with the best price to get at least 100 eyes on, and just get the competition organically that way.
Great. So why would that be? Why do you want 100 people coming into the open house, or why do you want the open house to look very crowded?
It's the numbers game. It's going to shock, or not shock people, but just kind of drive them the FOMO. I don't want to miss this one. I see 30 other people that are probably thinking the same way I can. And I got an opportunity for transparency and see what they're doing. So I'm not just throwing money, see what sticks. It's educated, and you're able to just make a bid correctly.
Very good. Awesome.
I have a question, Robert.
Shondell, welcome
Yeah.
back.
A couple things. One is, can we have an open house where we're not in the community and we could have somebody else do the open house that's not a part of this program? Like another real estate broker, they hold the open house for us since we're not in the area. That way we can get more listings and off areas.
Do you really want an agent that's not trained on how we do business to do an open house for you and not be able to answer questions?
Well, I mean, like if I was on standby, be able to answer the questions, but I was just thinking getting listings out in Eastern Washington and
Yeah. Yeah, you sure you can do
learn the
that.
process while they're holding the open for me or something like that.
Generally, when I hold an open house, I'm inviting agents outside of our system to come with me and work it. Why would I want to do that?
To recruit them.
There you go. Very good. But yeah, of course you can do that, Shondell.
I have another issue. Not issue, it's not issue. But yesterday I was doing research and I located about 22 homes that haven't relisted that previously were on the market. And it's an idea I have to try to get leads because nobody has brought it up during our meeting here. But I got these 22 possibilities throughout 3 counties. So I'll need help if I call them and they want to, do our program. And they're over 60 days off the market too. So that's another.
Was there a question in that? Or what were you asking?
Well, if I could get some help with it.
All right, well, give us a call after the meeting.
Well, I haven't called
Alrighty.
them yet, but I wanted to do that But yeah, the question basically is those open houses, if
Yes, you can absolutely have somebody do it. I don't know that I would do it if I'm not there, but it'd be, but sure, give it a shot.
I mean,
And
just
then
try
come back in
and
on Mondays and report to us how it works. That'd be
What's
I'm
that?
happy to help you, Chantel.
What's that?
I'm happy to help you if you have questions.
I'm happy to help. Oh, yes, thank you. Where are you at?
It's Joy Steidel.
She's the
I
trainer.
don't have questions like that. It just, in general, I was wanting to do open houses wherever they are in Washington to
Yeah.
try to get them on our program.
All right, let's keep moving on. But
Okay.
good question. Thank you, Shondell. Where can you watch replays of the Monday and Thursday trainings? And be specific.
Located in the training folder of the Easy website under training. All the links are there, and they link to the YouTube videos that are recorded right after each meeting.
I was actually shocked to see. I went into the portal today. It's in like a ton of places now. Cats like got them crossed over with each other. I don't care how you're looking for, you're gonna find it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, but yeah, that's one of them through the training portal, through the YouTube. What's another method?
No, I was referencing the Easy portal, the Easy portal, which links to YouTube.
The title of the tab. That
The
you
training
title. Now somebody else give me another title.
EasyRealEstatePlatform.com.
And what tab?
I'm sorry.
Training
my
Hub.
wife
What, Raymond?
my wife is doing housework. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. The other one's the Agent Hub. Agents Hub. So you can cross through it on the hub, the training hub. All right, very good. All right, so we've already talked about in today's market, what report should you show the seller and why? Does somebody want to answer that again?
Market trends.
Market trends. All right. This one should be a very simple one for all of us, including me. Who must sign the easy addendum?
All the parties.
Everyone.
The buyer, the seller, and the agents.
Okay, very good. Here's a fun one. Let's just see. So you get an agent on the phone and he says, my buyer is not going to pay the commission. What do you say to him?
Sorry for your bad luck.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Wouldn't you agree that the home is priced below market value by at least the amount of commission?
That's one. What else can you say to him?
I guess you don't want to get paid.
Yeah, now Ryan's using my acronym. Boy, you must not be a very good agent. So what's another great thing to say to a buyer's agent that says that?
here in California, the buyer's agent is required to get the buyer representation form signed and presented to the selling agent, to let them know how much they're getting paid. Now, if you get something that says they're not getting paid, their buyer's not paying them, I would ask them first why. There may be a legitimate reason.
No, that's not the question, Kenneth. The question.
I'm getting there.
Buyer's
I'm
premium.
going around the house to get to the front door.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
No, Robert.
What's her dog in the backyard?
No, I would tell him
door first.
With our platform allows us to pay both sides, both the seller and the buyer agent commission, and that's what you should tell your buyer, and that relieves them from coming out of pocket expenses.
Okay, but give me why, if an agent says my buyer is not going to pay the commission, Michael Nicola already said, well, wouldn't you agree that it's priced below to cover that? We got that one. So what is another thing that we can say to the buyer's agent to get them on board with the buyer's premium? What's in it for the buyer? What are the things that we can offer a buyer with the buyer's premium?
Oh, I guess I did misunderstand. The buyer can use the buyer premium to pay down a commission, to pay down their interest rate. They can use it to pay off a credit card, or they can use it to allow them to come out of without coming out of their pocket. They can pay your commission through the buyer's premium.
Very good.
It's a win-win-win for everybody.
What else? Need a list of things.
Michael.
Well, they get the house.
Michael.
All right. So, anyways, the way I always start the conversation with it. Listen, my seller isn't doing this for himself or theirselves. They're doing this for you and your buyer. Because using a buyer's premium, we have methods that we can use to help your buyer cut down his mortgage rate, or maybe with some closing costs, or maybe even buy out a credit card or anything like that. So the buyer's premium is benefiting you, not my seller. And it stops them in their tracks.
I'm just going to start saying this is a gift, and here's why.
Frank, you had said that, right? One day? Yeah, that's great. And
Well, that's why it's stuck in my head then.
No, yeah. Well, no, I mean, I absolutely. So, any questions on that? All right. Why don't you throw out some reasons of why a seller should list on the easy platform versus doing it a traditional MLS? What are the advantages for the seller? So I just start throwing out stuff.
It's completely transparent.
0% commission.
Why else?
Possibly get more than what you are asking.
Okay, now how do we do that? How does it get more?
We have a bidding process.
War.
Yeah.
More buyers means what?
More competition.
And more else? What else?
Offers.
Offers. More offers means what to Mr. Seller?
Why are you saying there'll be more buyers?
Because you're lowering the price of the home because of the buyer's premium to compensate for it.
Hey, Robert.
This is the non-investor, Amy. It's not the, this is doing it a traditional easy listing.
So, Robert, this is Ray, and I'd like to share a moment with you guys.
We would love it.
I really believe in this product, this project, and, and this program. I got a listing a week ago, persuaded the owners that this was the best way to go to get the attention we need in today's market, because we have similar homes within adjoining communities that are seeing over 100 days on market right now, and what should be a good time. And so I told them what we're going to do is do this process where we're going to go ahead and get the carpets shampooed, get the windows all clean. We'll take it to an active listing. Once it goes active, we should start seeing some activity because we've discounted the price 15% to get the attention. And here in the city of Carson, that discount from the market value of $840 down to a discounted value of $722 to open the bids. I went active on this listing Sunday. I've had 80 agents call me to date wanting to see this property. Open house isn't until next Saturday. I've had 40 individuals non-represented call me. So I'm up to over 120 people that are interested in getting inside of this place already. So I think this method of discounting and getting the attention you need is a very, very good strategy. And we're going to have, I'm probably going to put on an open house like never be seen. That's never been seen by you guys. So I'm going to take plenty of pictures. I'm bringing in a special Spanish speaking interpreter for this event because we are on adjoining communities with the Latino community. I have someone that speaks Tagalog, because I am on the edge of a Filipino community as well. And then
What's up?
then I have two agents from my EXP organization, Melvin Burrell and Samantha. They're going to also help me. I have a lender, First Citizens Bank, who has some of the best financing and first-time buyer programs available here throughout Southern California. They're going to have a gazebo out in the front as well. And we're looking to put on just a tremendous show next Saturday. So I just wanted to share with you guys. I think this program is great. Just from the attention that it's getting now, I'm totally whipped right now. And so I want to thank you guys for introducing me to it. I'm looking for the success from it, and we're going to keep you guys aware of how successful this event will be.
That is awesome, Raymond. Thanks for letting us know that. See if you can grab some video of it as well.
Almost definitely. I mean, video, photos. I mean, because I'm a YouTuber, I'm an Instagram person, and I'm a Facebook person. So I've been posting the actual open house flyer every day. Even though I posted it the day before, I posted the next day with a new music track, and the next day with a new music track, and the next day so that it's always going out up until the day of that event right now. And another thing, I spoke of the 80 agents that I have that want to see this place. My wife threw me a curveball because I was like, oh man, I'm going crazy. I got all these messages on my phone. I got to start, capturing and recording. She says, well, when you get all the phone numbers listed out into a journal, you let me know. I'm going to go in and create an invite for all of those people for you, just so that they can get an electronic invitation next week as a reminder to come to that open house. Like, sweetheart, thanks for that great idea.
Well, look at that. New ideas for open houses, you guys. You got to be creative in this market, right? What I love about what Raymond just said, because my next question is, what tools are we bringing to the open house? I think he made it pretty clear. Some of the even better tools than we've ever talked about, right? So, very good job. Thanks, Raymond. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Okay, last question.
I would add to that really quick. I would just add to that and say, if you've not created a Facebook marketplace listing for that, I would create a Facebook marketplace listing, and then you'll get a lot of messages via Facebook. And when I never respond to them, all I do is say open house and then the date and time.
Thank you, Joy.
Ooh, that's new twist. I like that. Marketplace. Who would have thought? Joy, the master trainer. Of course. So, last question, you guys. What tools should you bring to a listing appointment?
Your listing presentation.
That's one. What else?
A copy of a listing agreement, CMA. You also want to bring in an addendum. You also want to bring in some samples of your marketing material that's part of your portfolio. And you also want to have links that you can share with them that they can go and see some of your prior Instagram postings, Facebook postings, and some of your Yahoo videos that you've created from your open houses.
And then some
Awesome.
statements from, that's backing up, Alan's story for one, unless you've got one of your own. And then, some settlement statements about what you can expect as a seller from using this method.
What was the first thing you said, Michael?
Alan's settlement statements.
Okay. What else do we bring?
I would bring a trending report from RPR also.
That's awesome. That's very, very good. What else? One more thing.
I'm sorry, what was that last thing Ken threw out there?
The trend sheet from RPR.
Oh, the trend sheet.
Yep. Yeah, that's important to make sure you get the home price.
And the net proceeds sheet, that you guys have is part of my listing presentation, but
there we go. That's the third one.
Hey, Robert, do we have a list of those documents on the platform?
Yeah, they're in the
Okay.
training portal. You
Yep.
betcha, buddy. Catch, got you. Ryan, what were you going to say?
I was just gonna see if that's what Michael was talking about, a net sheet, because that's what I bring. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. So don't worry about how low the price is. Worry about what you're walking away with.
Ooh, man.
Don't
I think-
forget that we have that seller's net calculator. Does everyone know how to get to that? Because that will not only create those net sheets for you, but you can run in-time scenarios right then and there, changing those numbers with your seller.
Ooh, wee. Got a lot of information today, huh, guys?
That
Anybody's
last one,
head ready to explode or just mine?
that last one that Joy just threw out there. Where was that at again, Joy?
So that's going to be in your agent portal. It's going to be under easy documents. It says seller's net calculator. You can click on it. You can download it directly to your own computer. You can download the HTML to your website, or you can just pull up that URL. And it's a live active calculator. So you can sit there and talk to your seller and say, hey, this is what your traditional would net. This is what and you can do it prior and print those out, or you can do it right there talking to them. And they'll say, hey, well, what if we do this? Okay, let's change that number. And it'll recalculate it right there and there.
Does that grab everything that a title company will grab?
No, it just does the like traditional, and then it does you put in what you traditionally would pay for a seller's commissions, and then it would do what the easy platform is, and then usually what the easy platform brings in addition to the offer starting price. It doesn't do like holding costs, and it doesn't do any other closing costs. So that's something, again, you can just have say, hey, I always include, hey, what are your holding costs? So let's include that in there as well. And then any other, for a seller, is not a whole lot of closing costs, but no, it doesn't include title, stuff like that. So that would be additional numbers you can bring, but
So
this
is
way you can
everybody see my screen?
Yes.
All right. So you see where we're in the dashboard?
Yeah.
You can go to the marketing hub here. You can go to the training hub here. Course dashboard here. Scroll down. And look at this. We got the executed offer, the closing statements, the buyer's addendum, explainer videos, the seller net commission calculators right here. All right. So, I mean, she has made this. I'm just stunned how easy it is to navigate on it. I would have, anyways, but you can just go through here and just some click ideas. But this is where you can get it, all your stuff. Submit an REI lead. Boom. Goes right into the portal for you. All right. So, Kat, thank you for doing that. I mean, you guys can't believe how much I struggled before Kat trying to make this thing organized. And holy cow, man, she's got it crossed over here, there. So now you can't miss things. And if you think that's easy to do, think again. So Kat did finish the video. You can access it through the training hub. She also made a shareable template for Ken Collins. In fact, I'll show you what that is. This is available on Canva. So let's reduce this thing down. So we got a QR code in there. So you guys can just put your information in here. This is side 1. And this is side 2. Kenneth, what are you using this for? Is this what you're posting on your website? Or
On my
are you sending it
website,
out?
Facebook, and also these are postcards that I'm actually going to send out. These are postcards
Very cool.
sent out to potential sellers, FSBOs and expires.
Has anybody watched the new video? Would you guys like to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
is that the one
seller.
that Kat just did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, play it.
Welcome to this quick overview of the Easy Real Estate platform, where sellers like you can list for as little as 0% commission, attract more qualified buyers, and sell with a simple, easy process. Selling your home shouldn't feel like a roll of the dice. With Easy, you'll see all offers in real time, get your home in front of lots of interested buyers, and choose the selling option that works best for you and your family. We're here to help you get the best price by increasing the pool of available buyers for your listing. Why are more and more sellers choosing Easy? It's simple. We help you get better results. We make sure your home gets noticed on popular sites like Zillow and the MLS, bringing more interested buyers to your door. Our special buyer premium feature helps more buyers afford your home and make serious offers. And here's the best part. You can list for as little as 0% commission, keeping more money from your sale. More buyers, faster sales, and better prices. That's what we're all about. The whole process is simple and clear. You'll start by meeting with an agent who knows our platform inside and out. Then, we'll time your Easy Offer event to launch with your MLS listing for maximum attention. Buyers or their agents can submit offers in seconds, and you can accept, reject, or negotiate any offer at any time. Let me share key benefits that make Easy truly different. First, you can say goodbye to endless showings. Our process is designed to reduce daily disruptions. Second, we ensure all buyers are pre-qualified before they can make an offer on the platform, which saves you valuable time and eliminates the stress of dealing with unserious buyers. Third, our unique buyer premium feature helps buyers fit your home into their budget without requesting concessions from you, making negotiations smoother and more straightforward. Your next chapter is yours to write, and we're here to make it easy. Whether it's attracting more offers, achieving faster sales, or keeping more money in your pocket, our platform delivers results that matter. Connect with your local Easy trained agent today and discover how selling your home the easy way can transform your real estate experience. Make the smart choice. Make it easy.
Can you put the link to that video in the chat?
It's in there.
It's actually on the training hub, and also the slides are there. So let me ask you this: how would you guys market this thing if you wanted to create your own video where you are? It looks like you made that video and it's exclusive to you. What tool would you use in YouTube to personalize that thumbnail? Remember, everybody sees the thumbnail before they go into the video, right? Everybody should be utilizing. I've already sent that video out to 8 different sellers, and I only saw it yesterday.
You say use a thumbnail?
Yeah. Does everybody know what a thumbnail is? Like when you go to, we'll go back into it. All right. So here's one. Here's a thumbnail right here. Okay. So that's going, when you put your video into YouTube, it's going to ask you for the thumbnail. And then you either make it on your own or it'll take a screenshot of something. But it's better for you to do it on your own and put in what you want. So does everybody understand what that does?
Yes. Got it now.
Yep. So you can personalize it by making your own thumbnail. If you need help doing that, you can give me a call. I'd be happy to go on to Canva with you and help you create one, the first one. All right. So anyways, that being said, we're at our hour. We appreciate everybody. Thank you for showing up. Always nice to see everybody, and we'll catch you on Monday. Happy selling. Hey, get out there and get some listings. Competition's coming. Or what do we call it? Contest.
Hey,
Contest coming with some nice prizes.
hey, Robert, Monday's Labor Day. Are we still having the?
Oh, no, nothing on Monday, you guys. It's also my wife's birthday.
Well, happy birthday and happy Labor Day.
Thanks for saying that, Frank. Yeah, thanks for showing up. We'll see you guys.
Everybody.
Thanks so much for tuning into Easy Real Estate Platform's Topic Thursdays. We hope to see you again next week, and make sure you check out our Facebook groups. The links are in the description.